right? That's what we do, right? So I'm gonna bring him up while I tell you before we go on intermission. Is that cool with y'all? Make some noise. Is that alright? Y'all gotta show some out of town love, alright? This is my brother, this is my blood, okay? You know, we share the same mother and father and cousins and stuff, right? Like we, you know, so this is like real like momentous for me. Like wow, I get to see like my younger brother trying to, you know, do poetry as well. And yeah. So do you have like a stage name or do you just go by your regular name? I don't know. Okay. Y'all show some love, please. Like, if you never gave love to anybody before, at least show my brother love, alright? So, you know, whatever. So, y'all make some noise, show some love for George Samson!
I'll be honest, I'm nervous as hell. I'm a performer, but I'm a dancer. I'm not a poetic like model brother. But he told me to do it, and it's a once in a lifetime, so I'm gonna do it. Alright. So I wrote it down. Is that cool? You guys didn't memorize anything? So, alright. If I mess up, please forgive me. Here we go. Shut up. One word, 4 letters, multiple meanings. This word that has had such a high influence on me, there's no way I can speak lowly of it. This word, that just a slight mention of it makes me think of all the impact that it has had in my life. This word, no, this name has many names. And to you it's known as Asia, but to me it's known as Kuya, older brother. See, as a boy, age has built a barrier that could separate us because what can a 7-year-old and an 18-year-old have in common? While he's out partying, I'm asking my dad to buy me more Pokemon cards. But that did not stop me from being a little boy who wanted to be just as cool as his brother. His Kuya, who walked around in nothing but sweatpants even though he's skinny as hell. His Kuya, whose collection of swords, katanas, daggers, and butterfly knives made his room look like a Japanese torture house. His Kuya with the hot girlfriend. His Kuya with the fly car. His Kuya, who I would gladly accept karate lessons from because he spends his whole day watching Bruce Lee movies, so he has to know what he's talking about. But now that I think of it now, if I use what he taught me then in a fight I get in today, I'd probably get my ass whooped. So, thank you for the lessons, Kuya, but I think I'll stay away from the crane kicks, and I'll stick to what I learned, and that's if I get in a fight, go to my older sister because she actually took me off that lesson. My Kuya who hogged the remote, which I can't really, you know, I can't really hate on because who can hate on back-to-back episodes of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? My Kuya with the fly clothes. My Kuya, who his siblings wish he'd wear socks more often because his foot odor could stop a raging bear, hyped up on adrenaline, dead in its tracks. My Kuya the dancer, the man that when he moonwalked made it look like he was gliding on water, whose isolations and pop-and locks to make it look like I was watching Optimus Prime on stage. I had that framed in my mind, and I said I want to dance like that. So for countless hours upon countless days, I stood in front of the mirror, practicing and practicing until I could pop just like this. My Kuya the artist, who inspired my first pen stroke against my paper. Numerous papers crumpled, Numerous erasers wilted down to its core. Hands cramping to the point ISIS needed getting high off Sharpie markers until my lines were as fine as his, until my strokes were as on point as his, until people were just as amazed at my art as they were his, but their opinions didn't matter. The only opinion that mattered was his. I showed him a drawing 2 years ago and he said, "That's really nice." Those 3 words made me feel like I was Van Gogh. It's really amazing what his opinion matters to me. My Kuya the poet, whose words can move generations, whose outlook on life can make you change yours. The man that I saw make people close their eyes with a smile, nod in agreement in everything he said. And when I saw this, I said to myself, one day, I will do the same thing. My Kuya who taught me to live my life and no one else's. To know that I see a bigger picture than anyone else and to never let others bring me down to their limited vision. My Kuya who taught me that when life gives me lemons, toss lemons and go after bigger fruit. My Kuya who taught me everyone is beautiful, we just have to stop having expectations. My Kuya who told me everyone has a purpose, use every day as a reason to live, and that when people bring you down, use them as a stepping stone to get back up. Who taught me the moment you take something for granted, it will start to disappear. See, the world is a dark place, and everyone is a candle. Be the match, and together we can illuminate the nations. My Kuya who told me to follow my dreams, and here I stand in front of his people. See, Kuya, I'm a lot older now, and I know you wish you were around to help me grow, but it's okay. I just followed in your footsteps, so I can be just like you. It may have taken a few fights with the parents, a few troubles to get in, some rebellious acts, and some run-ins with the police just like you did. But I made it. And you know what? I wouldn't have had it any other way. See, because you guys get to see him every Monday, and I only get to see him once a year if I'm lucky. 48 states of this nation separates us, but that cannot disrupt this inspiration. So here's to you, Kuya. Thank you. It's because of you I always strive for perfection. It's because of you I won't let anyone ever bring me down, and I hope you're proud of me. If you're not, well, that's your fault.
Come on, dude, man. God damn. I can't cry in front of people. Fuck that. I'm not crying.